So for a brief time in my 20s, I sold appliances at Sears. And as is the case with any retail job, I have a lot of stories about the crazy things that happened while I was there. So the Sears I worked at was poorly run, as I imagine were all of them, since Sears doesn't really exist anymore. They went bankrupt, and I think they got bought by Kmart, which really doesn't make any sense at all. But I digress. Sears was one of those places where we still operated using the old MS-DOS operating system for the registers, and they still wanted us to try to get every person that came through to sign up for the store credit card at 28% interest or whatever it was. And so we've got to do all this while we're trying to talk people into buying literally the most expensive appliances that you could buy anywhere in town. And we were supposed to get at least 10% of people to convert on buying those extended warranties. And for if you were to get like $1,000 refrigerator, the 5-year warranty on that at Sears at that time was about $600. So nobody was buying those things. That job was terrible. So one particular day, a coworker of mine had finished up a sale with a lady, and he had talked her into getting that terrible store credit card, and they finished all the transaction and were about to leave, and the lady realized her driver's license was missing. And at first it was like a calm, let's find it kind of situation, but then it started escalating. And the lady's starting to get more agitated, and she's starting to get louder, and she starts accusing my coworker of stealing her driver's license. And he was a black man, and she was not a black lady, so you can imagine where that conversation went. So anyway, she's freaking out, and she's screaming, and she's accusing him of stealing her driver's license. Meanwhile, she's responding, poorly, we'll say. But her friend that was with her took a different approach. So we didn't notice at first, because of all the commotion, that the lady's friend had just gone totally missing. We didn't realize because everybody was focused on trying to find this driver's license. Finally, the lady realizes her friend is gone, and she starts calling out for her friend. So her friend pops her head up out of a washing machine. That lady had climbed in a washing machine and shut the lid on herself and popped up when her friend called for her. So eventually we did find the driver's license sitting right on the counter, right next to where the lady was standing the whole time, because that's where she had set it during the transaction. So all was well with the world.